Good freaking morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been hunting, fishing. I don't know what to do for content in the off season, but when hunting season starts back up, we're going to get a move on. I have a lot planned for this year. Hopefully I'll actually get some cool hunts going and stuff. I kind of set this up. I haven't done this kind of recording in quite a while, but hopefully I set this up right. That, you know what, it's actually not even going to show what I Google, so we're going to put me in the bottom right hand corner. Sorry about that. Anyway, so you're going to go to Google, right? Type in TPWD, it's Texas Parks and Wildlife Department. Click on it. It's going to bring you to this home page. It's going to have a bunch of articles if you want to read into it, whatever you might want. You go up here in the top, you can go to the menu, brings up all the individual stuff, or you can click up here in the top left corner where it says hunting. Over here on the right, you can buy a license here, all the different dates and everything, regulations, hunter's education if you don't have it, which you need in the state of Texas, by the way, if you didn't know. And then right here, public hunting. You go to drawn hunts, right? You have up here, apply for hunts, browse, download, catalog, check status. I'll get there in a minute. And then purchase a permit if you are drawn for a hunt. All right, so if you you click the apply for hunts, and it pretty much pops up the same menu. Go to browse hunt catalog. If you click apply hunts here, it's going to bring up, if you know exactly what you want, cool. Go here, pick the different hunts that you want to do, and then it'll do like, let's go exotic. It'll give you all the areas that you can, state parks, NWRs, national forests, things like that. But we're not going to do that because I'm going to show you how to go to browse hunt catalog. It brings up all the different animals that you can put in for a draw. So you have special hunt permit, or special permit hunts, which is the usual. You have all these different things. These are just normal, and then you have all the youth right here. Archery general, private lands. There's some private landowners that puts their land up for a TPWD to be able to lease for these kind of hunts. That's the only place you can get a pronghorn hunt, and I believe it's really the only place you can quail hunt too. And then you have e-postcard selection hunts. This is for people just to get out to be able to hunt. Now, I'm recording this on July 2nd. These hunts just came out today for the 2024-2025 season, which is kind of cool. E-postcard hunts is if you buy the annual public hunting permit, APH permit. If you purchase that, then all of these e-postcard hunts, if you win the drawing, besides the purchase of the annual public hunting permit, which I think is only like $44, and of course you're going to need your license and everything to go along with it, these hunts to apply, and majority of them to purchase the permit to hunt, it's free. It's to get people out. It's also like a conservation thing. Get people out to get hunting on public land. And then you have U.S. Forest antlerless permits. This is like Sam Houston, Davy Crockett, Sabine, and one of the other ones starts with an A. It is a national forest that is U.S. owned, federally owned, that you can hunt. Now, there is also grasslands like Caddo grasslands, LBJ grasslands, things like that. This does not apply to that. Again, we'll get there in a little bit. National wildlife refuge hunts. These are cheaper. These are also, some of these are pretty cool. All right, let's dig into it. So if you go up here, so if you go by category, if you want only specifically archery deer, boom, right? So say I wanted to go Abilene State Park, boom, it's right here. It's archery. Here is your hunt dates specifically. So it's only going to be December 10th, 11th, and 12th. Most of these you have to call in, or some of them you have to call in to check in. Most of them you have to be there at a specific time, and they will usually tell you in like a comment area, or if you win the hunt, it'll show you that. Bag limit, it'll give you your bag limit on, and it's not the same everywhere you go. Your bag limit of different animals are going to be completely different in every single hunt that you go to. Most of them, like this one, 2 white-tailed deer, either sex, limited, only 1 buck in that whole hunt in those 3 days. You can have unlimited feral hogs, cool. All archery equipment, compound bow, recurve bow, crossbow, whatever you might hunt. Here is where some things get a little confusing. Compartment. It is a compartment hunt, which means you are blocked off, say, 100 acres. That 100 acres, which would be like a red zone or A zone or B, whatever it's called, that 100 acres, boom. Only you are hunting that 100 acres in those 3 days. So if you go to Colorado Bend State Park, hunt method, assigned blind. Hunters are encouraged to bring up pop-up blinds to place next to the provided assigned blinds. Assigned blinds are constructed from cattle panel and T-posts with natural brush coverage. So some places you go to, they have a blind picked for you, and you cannot, they take you there, they bring you back. You cannot leave the blind under any circumstances unless, I believe, you kill a deer, but that's kind of a given. Anyway, so back to the story. If you have a very specific hunt that you want to go on, whatever, cool. Click on it, go for it. You can click on here where it says by area. It brings up an entire map. If you go by area, you can click on the name. But here is what I do, makes life so much easier. Go by category. And you go alphabetical order through all the different animals. You start with alligator. Cool, you click on it, you hover over it, where it shows, boom, boom, click view hunts. And it brings up just that hunt, or the location and the different hunts that go along with it. So you have the Angelina Netches Dam B WMA, Wildlife Management Area. So you have alligator, you have alligator management, you have youth alligator. It's all the different hunts that you can go along with it. Permits available, they only have 8 permits that they're giving away for this particular hunt. Most permits are either $0, which is the e-postcard hunts, $3, which is your normal hunts, and $10, which is like your big hunts, and some private land hunts that I've noticed are $10. That is to apply. If you win, it can be anywhere from, I pointed at the screen like you can see, it can be anywhere from $80 to, I believe, $130. You can do like block hunts, like I put in my wife and I on drawn hunts one year. We didn't get any, but if I get drawn and me and my wife are on that same tag, we both get a tag, we both go to the same place. Last year, this is where you can kind of dig into the statistics of the previous year and how successful people were in whatever hunt that you want to do. So again, this year they only have 8 permits to give away for this particular drawn hunt. Last year there was 1,457 applicants. Only 8 got tags. Out of those 8, seems like only 4 killed a alligator. So you have a 50% success rate. But if you're kind of what I was a couple years ago, I was short on cash. I was only kind of dipping my toe into the public land hunting in Texas because I had no idea we even had public land in Texas. But if you're very stingy about what you want to choose and you only see that there's 8 permits and 1,500 people last year applied for it and only 8 got it, and out of those 8 there was only a 50% success rate, yeah, I probably wouldn't choose that. Cool. But you can go in here, go to alligator management, archery deer. There's all kinds of different things. Mule deer. There's going to be a lot of West Texas Panhandle, and then all your e-postcards. So I'm going to click e-postcard, archery deer. Click that one. Cool. Richland Creek WMA. This particular unit, you can see all the different hunts that you can apply at that particular unit. If you have a favorite place to go, awesome. To an e-postcard. Cool. E-postcard. Archery hunt. $0 to apply. If you get the permit, $0. It's supposed to get people out there to get them to hunt, right? You have to purchase the APH, which is the annual public hunting permit, to be able to apply to this hunt, to any of the e-postcard hunts. Those become available August 15th. I believe licenses for this next season are either available now or they're going to be available August 1st. So you can start getting your licenses for the next hunting season coming up this fall. Now, if you go back to main menu, let's go, actually, we're just going to go back the whole way, right? I wonder if my face covered any of that. I am so sorry. Anyway, TPWD hunting, public hunting. If you purchase the APH, annual public hunting permit, to get those oh my goodness, e-postcard hunts. This is also something that you can find your way into. If you go to public hunting, if you click on hunting, go to public hunting, you bring up this where we found the drawn hunts, right? Boom. Click on this little public land map. If you purchase your APH permit, you can go to any of these locations. This is public land that you can hunt. There's a lot of rules and regulations to it. Please dig into it. You'll also get a booklet. Pops open. Boom. Gives you maps of every single one of them. Specifically to a lot of people that always question me. LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson's grasslands, and Caddo grasslands are not in the booklet. They are not on this page. Something completely different. Look into it, research it. That's all I'm going to say about it because there's already way too many people out there that hunt. Anyway, back to hunting drawn hunts. If you put in for drawn hunts, right, and you check your status to see if you got these different hunts. I'm going to fill this out real quick because I don't want you looking at my personal information. This is I'm going to go to last year, right? This is the hunts that I applied to last year. If you notice, so that's the application number. Don't have to worry about that. Category, put in for archery deer, exotic, gun deer, mule deer, pronghorn. This is the different locations. That's my name. Don't look at that. Individual loyalty points. So how this works in the state of Texas is loyalty points. I have not looked this up in a couple years. I will try to be as correct as possible on this. Loyalty points, how they work, and it's probably somewhere on the page. I could bring it up in a second if I need to. It is a cubed multiplication. Now what that means is I have 2 years loyalty points that I have applied to this hunt. That means I have, like if it was just the first year, it's 1 times 1 times 1. That's how many times you were thrown into the pot to get that tag. So 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Cool. Your name is only thrown into that pot one singular time to get that tag. The second year, 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 times 4. Oh man, 2 times 2 equals 4 times 2 equals 8. So that year, last year, it was 8 times my name was thrown into that pot to try to win that tag. Next year, or this year actually, it'd be 3 times 3 times 3. So my name will be thrown into that pot 27 times in order to win that tag. Once you get that tag, the next year that you apply to that, points are done. That's it. If I was selected for said tag, it'll pop up here, your permit number. There's a thing you click on there to claim your tag, and it'll tell you. So they draw for these hunts on the 1st and 15th of every month. Every hunt has its own particular deadline. So say a hunt's deadline to apply is October 1st. October 2nd, they're going to draw for, or the next business day, if it falls on a Sunday or whatever, they move to that next Monday, they will draw for that tag. People have 10 days to accept that. If they're drawn for that tag, they have 10 days to accept that tag. If they don't accept that tag, it gets thrown back into the pot. The next person clicks it. This year, here's your deadlines, right? So alligator, your deadline is August 1st. Click here, whatever. Deadline for that application, August 15th, right? Most likely the 16th or 17th, whatever day, whatever business day that falls on. Right after that, they'll draw for that tag. Yeah, I'm going to be hunting Brazos River a lot. If you want me to make a whole video about the Brazos River hunting for the state of Texas, because you can publicly hunt on the Brazos River in the state of Texas, I can break all that down. I actually called the game warden today and talked to him about it today. For my particular county, again, it's different from county to county. Then I can do a whole video on how to go about those hunts. Cool stuff, fun stuff. There's a lot to go into this. Again, if I need to break down further, or if I need to do I can do specific locations and break those down more. If you want me to look into those, I can do all the math and stuff behind it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it if you made it this far in the video. If I bored you with my explanations, sorry. Hey, I'm actually wearing the hat. If you want to check out Web Western, go there. You click whatever hat you want to. There's a lot of new stuff out right now, like the Tennessee hat that just came out and a bunch of other things. Cool stuff, awesome stuff. And use code TexasStyle10 right here. TexasStyle10 will save you 10% at checkout. All right. Y'all have a very blessed day. Hopefully I post this relatively quick, and I'm going to throw it on all social medias, especially all these Facebook pages that I follow that everybody always asks the same question every year. So, bless y'all. Have a great day. It's Tuesday, so I hope you had tacos tonight. And